Hello, I'm Rachel Cross and today I'm going to show you how to make a magic lantern quilt. Now this is with kind permission of Lynne Edwards, as this quilt features in her book Making Scrap Quilts to Use It Up. So it's thanks to Lynne that I'm being able to show you how to make it today. So we've used a 60-degree triangle, and this is an 8.5 inch size. But we've also got a 12.5 inch, so if you wanted to do a larger one you can with these triangles. Okay, so the blocks are 9 inch by 12 inch finished. This is the block here. The quilt behind me uses 39 full blocks and 6 half blocks, so the finished sides without the blue border is 65 inches by 78. So let's show you how to make them. So first of all we need to cut a strip of fabric which is 8 inches wide, and this is the main coloured fabric. So we want to cut two 60-degree triangles out of this. So we're lining up to the 8-inch marking on the triangle there. So the tops of these triangles are taken off, so that lines up perfectly with the top edge of the fabric, and then the bottom edge of the fabric lines up with the 8-inch marking on the ruler. And then you simply rotary cut across there, turn the ruler around, line it up with the last cut that you've just done, and then rotary cut again. So you'll end up with two 60-degree triangles like this one here. So we now want to cut the pale fabric, which is the background fabric. So for this I've cut some rectangles which are 8 inches high by 5 3/8 wide, and now we want to cut half triangles. So again, the top of the triangle lines up perfectly with the top edge of the fabric, and the 8-inch line lines up perfectly with the base of the fabric. So we just want to go over to the other side of the centre of the triangle to include the seam allowance, and you can see that the top edge is lined up there, and we hold across there, and then we simply rotary cut across the side. Now there's a little bit of fabric tucked at the edge there. If you just nip that off, that makes it very easy for piecing your blocks together. So you've now cut two of the side triangles, and when you've cut the second one, simply cut that little piece off that I've just shown you. So here we are. Here we have the two side triangles. If you do right sides together with your fabric, when you open them up, there'll be a pair. So you can see these two edges that have been nicked off there. You simply lay that onto the centre triangle there, and then you sew across the edge there, flip that open, and do exactly the same with the second edge, and then you'll end up with your block like this. Okay, so there's your 60-degree triangle with your side pieces added. So now we want to cut this into 2-inch strips all the way across, so it needs to be cut into 4 sections. So you simply use a normal ruler and cut across there, and here we have pieces there. So this is what you'll end up with when they're all cut out. Okay, there's your 2-inch strips. So we simply rotate them. Okay, you can see the pattern appearing now. And then you sew these together. So you'd sew along that edge there, and then press, and then add the next one, then press that open, and then add the last one there. So this is what they look like when they're sewn together. Okay, so with the two 60-degree triangles that you made, you simply sew along the edge there, sew your two blocks together, and hey presto, there you have your 9 inch by 12 inch magic lantern. So if you repeat this throughout the quilt, 39 full blocks as we've done, That's how simple it is to make the magic lantern quilt. DVD 2 features this month's Ruler of the Month. Enjoy!